Hello and welcome to Press Out Australia. I'm Ewan and this is Shannon, and it's come. It's finally arrived. I'm already knocking everything over. Your beautiful display you set up. Did I set it back up right?
No, but it's alright.
It is, of course, the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
It's just arrived today and we are excited to unbox it and play it, obviously.
For sure.
What have we got here, Shan?
So we have the console in neon red and blue. We have the Pro Controller, 2 grey JoyCons, which is good because they've got, as I said, the neon version, and just one game, which happens to be The Legend
The
of
best
Zelda.
game. The important game.
The only game at the moment. But yeah, super keen for that.
Yeah.
And super keen to see what's inside and get a feel for it all.
Yeah, well, let's get started, shall we? Let's first have a look at this box itself, I guess.
Definitely pretty as far as boxes go.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, as far as boxes go, it's a nice box.
It is.
You got the picture of the of the console itself docked on the front, and then with the 2 Joy-Cons sliding in and out of it on the back. Brand spanking Nintendo logo on the front.
Classic red, finally.
Classic red, yeah. Yes. Bunch of different controller figurations on the side. I didn't notice that before. Same sort of thing on that side. So it's just images everywhere. And that's just kind of like the contents of the box in there. What's under the flap actually? It's just, I think there's an image under this. Yeah. And then you got like the instructions kind of there, just printed on the bottom side. But let's crack this bad boy open properly, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Time to unbox. Let's start with the piece de la resistance, which is of course the console itself. Sorry, I didn't slide any of those off the table, did I? That's a relief. Alrighty, cracking open the box. Oh, look, everything's all laid out. It is little, isn't it? It's so little. It's so little. Look at the... Oh, we got the neon set. I didn't even realize until now. That's pretty cool. So we got... Now, that's more pink than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's very neon. The blue's more subtle, I reckon.
Very neon. Very neon. Is this all in focus right now? Can we all see the Joy-Cons?
It is. Looks beautiful.
That's good. Some nice little plastic sleeves there. All right. You know what, Shan? Hold on to this.
Will do.
We're going to lift this out now. It's okay. It's all just sat there. It's all just sat there. This is exciting. I'm just going through the contents of the box the way Nintendo intended it to. Just sat this on the top. Should we slide this out, or do we?
Yeah, let's slide it. Now let's have a look at the.
Oh no, those are the little strap things, right? When you remove them separately. I was wondering what was going on there. All right, let's slide out the tablet itself. Is that right? Do we call this a tablet? What do we call this? Is this the? Do we call this the Switch? This is the console.
It is.
This little thing here. All right. Should we try and clip on those Joy-Cons?
Why don't we just look at the back side?
I'll slowly pan it around.
So nice logo on the back.
Yeah, I love that.
Matte finish.
It is real nice. There's a little kick-out stand just there. Boop.
USB-C on the bottom.
Yeah, right there. These look. Do you reckon these are speakers here?
Yeah.
They must be. Yeah.
Potentially.
And then these are obviously the rails where the Joy-Cons slide in. I noticed on the top as well, bit of a vent at the top there to vent the heat out. That looks pretty serious for what it is. Like, that looks like a pretty decent vent. Hopefully that's going to keep it cool. Headphone jack, power, volume controls. There are very little buttons on the top.
Yeah.
And obviously got the game card slot just there too. Oh, it's actually a pretty decent sized cartridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, slots in there. All right, let's clip those Joy-Cons up.
Cool.
Neon.
Right,
so
Joy-Con.
Slide straight on there. I was like ready for a click. I guess it needs to be powered on. And the blue one clipped out on there.
That was
better. That was a better click. There we go.
It's nice.
It's a good size. It really is a good size. That fits well on my hand. And I consider myself as having pretty big hands, but I like it. I had to take off these little plus and minus buttons.
What about taking it off again? Let's slide
yeah, how did...
I think it's the button at the back, isn't it?
It's this button on the back here, right? This little black button.
And then slide up.
That's actually dead easy. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty simple. Whoop.
You've done a good job.
Thank you.
Everyone else fumbled through that.
Oh, really? Got away with my hands. What can I say? Let's click those back on. That's pretty easy. That was a nice click.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend doing it quick to get the click sound that you want. All right. Let's just drop this here. Everything's still in the shot, Shan?
It is.
This is important information, apparently.
Why don't we go for that one?
Go for this one in the middle? Yeah. This looks like the Joy-Con grip. I didn't pay enough attention to this when we had this last time, because these little bars, obviously the
player
connections,
indicator,
right? The player indicator, much like on the Wii, And the Wii U had these little dots, right? What's the same sort of deal? I don't know.
Couldn't say.
never had a
Wiimotes
Wii.
did.
Who
Yeah, the
cared about the
Wiimote
Wii?
did.
Let's slide those in there. Oh, I didn't do it as well that time.
So it's worth noting that this one does not have a USB-C port. I don't think.
Oh,
and
this
does not
Joy-Con,
charge
it
them.
does not, no. It does not. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Certainly looks groovy though, with dual colors. Even that feels pretty good in my hands. That, like, it is little, granted, but it doesn't feel that bad. I think when we played Zelda the first time at the event we went to, I used this controller for, the better part of 20 minutes, and I didn't feel any discomfort at all. The triggers though are just slightly too small.
Yeah.
I wish they
are weird.
I just wish they were like even half a centimeter longer.
The buttons are a little bit smallish as well, similar to 3DS, I'd say.
Yeah,
Could be crampy.
I mean, compared to the Vita as well, like everything sort of feels about similar sort of size to me.
Yeah.
These little buttons are just a little flat. I wish they were a bit more pronounced. I don't know. I'm nitpicking. It's really not that bad. Should we just leave it like that?
Yeah.
This is going to be all the cables and whatnot.
HDMI, fast feed.
there. That looks like an AC adapter. Pretty rare inclusion inside Nintendo boxes these days, so glad to see one of those there.
Yeah.
These here are the little handheld grip things for safety.
Why don't you show us how they work?
Things like that. Yeah, we'll show those. That would be the left one, right? That there. So
this is all part of the fun.
they slide out of the grip the same way. You press that little button down. What's that? I can't even see what that's kind of unlocking. I think it's just that little grey tower in there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all it's... I'm hoping stuff like that doesn't wear and things get loose.
Nintendo products seem to last pretty well over the years.
And as far as Nintendo products go, this is feeling a lot more solid than stuff has in the past. So let's just... Have I got this right? Is this the right size?
I think it was at minus and I can't remember.
Oh, maybe it's this lock thing.
I think that goes on the top. I think you got to slide it from the other way.
Oh god, I've broken already. I'm sorry. Like that? Minus must line up with the minus? Yes, there we go. Figured it out.
Very nice.
So that's when we played Mario Kart and we were like split screening it on the console itself. We were playing like this, weren't we? Mm-hmm. Like that. That doesn't feel like it looks small. It looks silly, granted, but it actually doesn't feel all that bad. And it's certainly like in the moments of the game, like you're not really paying that much attention to what little piece of plastic you're wielding, right? So to disconnect that, I assume, let's just stick it.
I think it's that white little...
Yeah. Okay, wrist strap, pretty simple. You know how wrist straps work. I don't need to show you how to use a wrist strap. So this lock must be how to get this off, right? You push that and then...
The other way, I think, maybe?
Push it this way? Doesn't move much. I feel like that's locked on now, so I unlock it and then it's this black thing again. Nope. It's stuck. Are there an instruction manual in this box? Is it this black thing? They did show me how to do this.
Why don't you move on to the dock and I'll...
Yeah, you figure that out. Let's move on to the dock.
Okay, so you're right.
Did you get it first time? Oh, no. All right, so there's the other grip. Let's stick that to the side. Make sure we're getting through all the contents of this box. And then this here is the dock. All right. Yeah, box is empty. Slide all the bubble wrap off this. You know I'm going to play with that later. Hey! How'd you do that then?
I don't know. I just forced it off.
Alrighty, here we go. Here we have the dock. And this is lightweight in its own right. Again, nice big logo on the front. I guess that little indicator there is like whether there's an okay connection to the TV. I don't know. What's that little indicator all about?
Yeah, I think you're right. Whether it's outputting to the TV or not. 2
USB ports on the side. Shame they're not the back. This looks like a little cover for the other ports. Oh, there is a USB port on the back. It's a USB 3.0 port as well. Are those just like USB 2.0 ports? AC adapter, USB-C power it takes, and then HDMI out. That's cool that it's all just like tucked under that little case there. Keeps it nice and slick. Do you reckon though, oh, that must be why there's the cutout there. I was just like wondering if all the cords are going to be able to get through that little gap, but some must come out through the side there as well.
Yep.
HDMI out through there, maybe power out through the side. Neat. All right, let's, how's this going to work best? If we just lay it down like that, or should we, no, we can dock it like that. That'd be good. All right, Chuck us the Joy-Con. Let's dock this thing up. Yeah. Click. Ready for it? Oh, yes. And it just slides in like that. Docks super easy. It docks super easy because it's just that little. It's just like a little USB-C connection there, right? How does that work?
I don't know, but it does go in and out very easily every time.
I wonder if it's like a pressure plate thing and it pushes that USB port up because it looks kind of recessed, but it just drops in. And there's like a little bit of room there as well, so it's not even like a tight fit. Like it's just whoop, 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 whoop. I love it. It's good. Well, there it is. There is the Nintendo Switch. I think the accessories that come inside the box. Should we open up some of these other accessories?
Yeah, why don't we lay everything out?
Lay everything out?
Put this in the box first.
Put all this back in the box first?
I thought we would just like lay out the HDMI cord and stuff.
Oh, you want to lay all that out?
That's fine, just for the people there that want to
I want to see all
together.
The components. All right, so there's our two little bumpers. I've decided to call those bumpers. And we'll get the AC power supply. The holes at the other end of the bag.
It's a little bit annoying that couldn't disconnect like an iPad charger, so you could take the USB-C on the go.
Yeah, that would be cool actually. That is true.
Just nitpicking.
There isn't just like a straight up USB-C cord in the box.
I believe.
Let's see if we can like just kind of wire this up. So let's click this down. And that will just kind of click in there, like so. Yeah, like that, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know how I'm gonna like lay this down. That'll be alright, okay? Right? I don't know. Let's do that. I'm being so careful that new tech, it's exciting, but also kind of scary at the same time. Okay, little cable tie. Lefty loosey. We should just speed this bit up. It's fast motion.
I think so.
Alright. Did I get it the wrong way around? Oh, that's the USB port. Duh. Oh, look, that sneaks out there as well. So you can keep it pretty clean.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. There we go.
Alright.
It's not too bad. Just a couple little cables coming out the back. It's certainly not PSVR, that's for sure. Alright, do you want me to unplug those? And we'll
no, let's just put them to the side.
Put them to the side?
Yeah.
Alright, let's... I'm running out of room on this side of the table. Alright, all the gadgets and gizmos there. Let's see some of the accessories.
Wow.
It is the Pro Controller. That's the look at the packaging there. I didn't really do a look at the packaging on the box over here, actually. We'll do that later. Yeah, contents, the controller, and a USB cable. I assume that USB-C cable we now know is able to charge the console itself, right?
You'd say so, yes. Seems to be pretty universal.
USB-C does the job.
I think this lasts 40 hours as well, it was revealed, which is pretty good.
The battery in this thing?
Yes.
Damn. That's pretty...
PS4 lasts, awesome. A solid 3 hours for it, besides the day.
There's way more instruction manuals for the controller than there was for the actual console. It's all online nowadays. Alright, well, there's the USB-C cable.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in handy, those. Then finally, in here, we must have the Pro Controller itself. There we go. Very nice controller, this one. I do really like it. This is what we played, was it Splatoon that we were playing with this one?
It was, Splatoon 2.
Yeah, and it just feels super comfortable in your hands. Yeah, it's got a good grip to it. Love this sort of transparent sort of finish on the front. Really, really nice. That wraps around to the back too. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more movement on these triggers though. There's just like not a huge degree of click there, I guess. Like, you know, there's a word for that? I don't know. I just wish they kind of moved a little bit more, like in the way that, you know, an Xbox controller like has. It's really got like some deep movement for that for those triggers. But other than that, it feels really, really nice. Analog sticks feel pretty great, pretty smooth. All the buttons feel great.
Home button, share button.
No complaints. Yeah, home. This is the share button here, right?
It is,
That's
yes.
the one there. It's got no little icon.
I think is it like embedded into? No, it's not. I think it's a record button.
Right. Okay.
Or
Oh
record
yeah.
symbol.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you don't want it to be red. That would just be weird.
Yeah.
What else we got here? The indicators down the bottom. I like that it's got sort of a bit of a kind of textured sort of grip to it
Yeah.
too. Interesting that like there's just the single screws in the bottom there. Like the DualShock, for instance, like has screws just like all over the back of it. But that's a pretty neat design that they're just kind of tucked away there. It gives it a pretty seamless little look. Anyhow, the Pro Controller right there for you.
Cool.
What else we got, Shan? Slide is the next thing.
Do we just quickly want to open this up?
Oh,
Need
okay.
to go through it again.
Yeah, more JoyCons.
I can open it
They're
up.
kind enough to send those to them. So this is what happens when you get the 2 JoyCons bundled together. These are the grey ones this time.
Oh yeah, true.
Cracked it open.
Yeah, it is worth looking at though.
Yeah, worth looking at being the grey ones. I mean, I expect it to be a very similar finish to the console itself, but... Oh, actually, no, they are slightly lighter, aren't they?
Yes.
They sort of, it's like a single tone. We definitely don't need to go through that whole thing again.
No,
We've seen
I don't
those.
think so.
And just more important information. Blah, blah, blah. Alrighty. More bubble wrap. That's exciting. Oh, jeez. And more plastic wrap. Okay, alright. There we go.
Cool.
That's a really nice grey. That's
Yeah,
my
it
kind of
is.
grey. I like that. Very nice. They do have a really good build quality to them. I'm going to say it again. Like, everything feels solid. Like, it feels durable and it feels solid. And this rail as well, like, just looks like a pretty good design. What are...
So
okay, so
they're
those
just
are the actual buttons. So if you
Yeah.
put the grip on, they're pushing those. They're quite little in their own right, aren't they? Oh, some
Yeah.
arrows there. I didn't realize those before to show you. I guess that there is like a sync button to get that all sorted. There we go. Here it is, all out of the box. What are your thoughts on all of the hardware?
Really nice. A lot more premium feeling than the Wii U for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, I guess we better get stuck into playing it. We've got a bunch of Nintendo Switch coverage coming your way. Head over to the website, pressstart.com.au. We've got a designated Switch hub there.
We do.
Heaps of content coming your way over the next few days
Yeah.
and the next weeks.
A lot of Zelda stuff as well.
A lot of Zelda stuff too. Don't you worry about that. Heaps of Zelda stuff. Follow everything we do at press.au on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. Once again, at press.au. I've been Ewan, this has been Shan, and this is the Nintendo Switch.